Hey everybody, Crawlspace Kiefer here, and it's been a while, and I want to show you another crawl space that we wrapped up not too long ago. So if you don't know what crawl space encapsulation is, it is a system in which we control moisture both through controlling the bulk water, and then we control water in its vapor phase. So with any good crawl space encapsulation, in most homes, you should have a waterproofing system or a dewatering system. And underneath here, we have a trench that is dug all the way around. And then we use a special fabric that we put inside the trench to stop any soil migration. Then we turn around and put the pipe in there. And then we turn around and cover that with the aggregate and then contain it. So we have this contained drain system that goes all the way around there. So water comes inside. It goes and hits the piping system, which takes it to sub pumps that pumps it out away from the house. So that is your waterproofing system. Then on top of that, the encapsulation happens. So here we have a 90 mil vapor barrier that we use, our HydroSeal, and we have that on the walls around all the pillars and on the ground, and all of that is sealed 100%. All the way around here, it's sealed and anchored, and this makes sure that no moisture from the ground wicks up into the actual crawl space itself, and it leaves this area dry. Now, you can't remove all the moisture just by encapsulating. Moisture in a vapor phase will still get through many different areas, and it'll build up humidity still. So the next thing is that you have to install a dehumidifier. We're just going to kind of go through this particular job that the guys did and learn a little bit more about crawl space encapsulation. So let's go ahead and do that. So here's the dehumidifier I'm talking about. So we left the insulation, first of all, in here because there's nothing wrong with it. So some companies want to talk everybody into pulling out the insulation when they do an encapsulation. If the insulation is perfectly fine, then you leave it up in the floor, right? If it's fine on the walls, leave it on the walls. You don't have to turn around and rip it out just for the sake of ripping it out and charging the customer more money. So you see also we leave an inspection gap here. This is so you can see any termite shelter tubes that might come up so you don't void your termite warranty. Our region here in Delmarva, this is totally acceptable. Sometimes we try to leave even more. Here is the April Air 1850 dehumidifier. We have that on a pan and a condensate pump here. As the moisture goes into the dehumidifier and goes from a liquid phase back into, or goes from a vapor phase back into the liquid phase, it runs out this tube and into the condensate pump, and then that takes it up and outside of the crawl space itself. So here's that inspection gap that we're talking about. This metal strip right here is your termite shield. This is to prevent termites from trying to get to the wood. If it gets bad enough, they'll actually mud tube right over top of that thing, and you don't want that. So you always want to leave an inspection gap, make sure everything's treated. We usually call Active Pest Solutions and have them provide a free termite inspection and termite treatment if needed, or if in the budget, it certainly gets done before the encapsulation. That is another great step, and guys over at Active have been great. We've been working with them for many years now, I think almost 5 years. So the next great thing to do is, well, not next thing to do, another reason you want to encapsulate is to protect your HVAC system. So we got everything up off the ground and made sure it was suspended as high as we could get it. If this stuff's laying in the ground in water, it all gets damaged, it all starts falling apart, leads to really bad smells in your house. As you guys can see, the crews have done an excellent job on turnaround and installing this. I mean, it's flat on the walls, and it's flat around the pillars. It looks great on the ground. The seams are done very well. This will hold up for a long time. And again, this is our 90 mil HydroSeal vapor barrier. Most people are only putting a 12 or less. Sometimes you see a 20 mil, but we absolutely stomp everybody in the ground with our system. And here is another picture of a different section here. See, we have suspended the HVAC air handler. We don't want that on the ground, and we don't want it on blocks. Typically, you'll see guys leave it on blocks. We try not to do that. There are rare occasions we do, but we try to hang all the HVAC systems, get them off the ground, and get the 100% coverage underneath with our vapor barrier, not trying to haphazardly wrap around cinder blocks that don't look very professional, especially after you've paid a couple $1,000s to have this done. Just another section here, looks absolutely beautiful. We always have lights in our crawl spaces. These stay afterwards as well. We want all of our customers, if they have to come down here, to be well lit and they can see everything. If we're doing maintenance, we want to see everything nicely. And if the HVAC or plumbing contractors in the area are coming to service your crawl space, we want them to be safe as well. We want them to be able to see what they're doing and make their lives easier. Oftentimes the HVAC, plumbing, electrical trades, cable installers and stuff like that come down here, your pest control guys, these are the worst spots. They hate being in crawl spaces. We want them to know that when they come into an H2O Pro or a Hydro Hero, crawl space, that it looks absolutely amazing and they love going in our crawl spaces. Here is another beautiful picture of our install. You don't get much better than this. It is pretty much picture perfect and textbook. So here it is again. When you're spending a lot of money, you don't want to have your crawl space encapsulated. You don't want to have a fly-by-night company come do this. They do not have nearly the quality, and often they fail, and then we end up having to replace them at additional costs to the customer that is usually unnecessary. So look at reputation. We got hundreds of videos out on YouTube and on Facebook, thousands of pictures of our work. We let it speak for ourselves, and our customers in the community have really backed us up, and we are so thankful that they have hired us for so many years. So what you're looking at right here is this is the exhaust. We turn around and put non-insulated mylar ducting coming from the dehumidifier, and we dump on the opposite end of where the dehumidifier is dry air that is heated, and that helps balance out the drying system and push the hot humid air back into over by the dehumidifier and stops it from short cycling. So just another beautiful area. I mean, these guys have just done an excellent job. It almost looks like you could ski down here. Absolutely nailed it. Insulation looks good. Piping is all wiped down. Everything has been cleaned and just so neat. And this is now a crawl space that will improve your indoor air quality and lower your energy bills, protect you from insects and rodents and stuff like that from wanting to live down there. And your air quality will just certainly improve because the stack effect is now not bringing all these contaminants and pollutants and bacteria and viruses and things that are down here up into your breathable space of your home where your family is. So that is another huge reason to consider having your crawl space encapsulated. Again, we've suspended all the HVAC here. Everything's just looking beautiful. Got that air handler off the ground. That's us suspending it right there. Looks just picture perfect, beautiful. Stellar job. Here's that Aproair 1850 dehumidifier. Got our tray here to catch any water. We got an alarm that comes down on the other side. You can't see if this condensate pump starts leaking. It'll hit that alarm and then alert us immediately, and then we can make any corrections that we need to if something fails there. That cheap crawl space pump that's right here is the #1 failure point of any of our systems. They just don't seem to make these things that just last forever. So that is our only one concern, is always a good quality condensate pump. Anyways, here is the final product. If you are thinking about having your crawl space encapsulated, please think about hiring Hydro Hero. We would certainly love to have your business. And that is all I have for now. Stay tuned for more videos, and we'll show you some beginning to end transformations as well. If you're watching this on Facebook, please hit the like, please comment. If you'd like a free crawl space encapsulation estimate, we give those with multiple different options and have many financing options. So just send us a message or give us a call at 302-321-7077. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and reach out to me as well. There I answer all the questions. None of my staff, just me. So if you have a question, you want to talk to me, hit me up on YouTube, hit me up on Facebook. Be more than happy to help you. Hopefully I can earn your business. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.